Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, I'm Haris from the University of Jambi. In this occasion, I would like to present the current result of my research entitled The Validity and Effectiveness of the Electronic Argument-Driven Student Worksheet to Promote Students' Argumentation Skills in the Concepts of Chemistry Building. It is well known that argumentation skills developed by Toulmin in 1958 consisted of at least three skills, which include the skill to make claim, evidence, reasons, and these skills supports the inductive thinking skills of students, which enable them to understand science better. But how about the reality? Unfortunately, this kind of teaching practice has not been adopted by teachers in science teaching. Science teaching, according to our anecdotal evidence in Jambi City in Indonesia, has been conducted in a one-way teaching practice, which included the lecturing, drilling, rote learning, and this kind of teaching practice will produce low skill of students to make arguments. What are the solutions? According to Matuk 2015, that to increase students' argumentation skills, teachers should implement cooperative learning strategies, and if teachers combine the cooperative learning strategies with learning media such as the worksheets with claim evidence reason features that we develop, so the students' argumentation skills will increase higher than before. But when it comes to develop learning media, we should take care of the validity issue and the effectiveness issue. So, in this study, we want to investigate the validity and effectiveness of an argument-driven student worksheet in promoting high school students' argumentation skills in the concepts of chemistry bonding. Two research questions will be discussed in this article. First of all, was how was the validity of the electronic argument-driven student worksheet in the concept of chemistry bonding? And the question number two, how was the effectiveness of this worksheet in promoting students' argumentation skills in the concept of chemistry bonding? Methods. When we develop this worksheet, we use the AD approach, which consisted of analyze step, design step, development step, implementation step, and evaluation. I think the detail of the AD approach can we discuss after this presentation because AD approach has been very well known by the educators. We use many types of instruments. First of all is the experts questionnaire, the teacher questionnaires, the students questionnaires, and also the pre-test and the post-test. We apply 12 rules of Mayer, start from coherence up to the individual differences when we develop the experts questionnaires, teachers questionnaires, and students questionnaires. And then we consider the chemistry bonding concept when we develop the pre-test and the post-test for the students. After collecting the data, we implemented the technical of analysis such as the descriptive statistics, which include the mean, percentage, and range. And then we also implemented the split half reliability test to see the agreement, the consistency, reliability between two groups of students. And then we also implemented the kappa test to see the agreement between two groups of students. And then the effectiveness of the worksheet in promoting the students' argumentation skills was assessed by using the N-gain test. This is the rubric to answer the test that we use, and this was from our latest article. The result and discussions. According to the result of validity of chemistry content expert, that the worksheet was highly valid with the mean score of 74.5 out of 80 from the version 1 and the version 2. And then, according to the expert of learning media, the expert gave mean score around 55 out of 60 with the criterion highly valid for the fitness of the worksheet as a learning media. Moreover, the teachers perceived and gave response that the worksheet we developed was also highly valid with the total score of 46 out of 50. And then, if we look at the students' response, the 20 students perceive that the worksheet was also highly valid with the mean 4.37 out of 5 Scholar Likert. And then, to see the consistency between the students, we implemented the split half reliability test. We split the 20 students to be the odd numbers and then the even numbers, 10 students each. And then we found that both groups had very close mean, which was the 4.36 for the odd number students and then 4.38 for the even number students. And then the Cronbach alpha also very close, 0.442. And this criterion falls into reliable. And after that, we implemented the Kappa agreement test, and we found that the person's R for the Kappa agreement was 0.6, which indicated that the two groups of students, the odd number students and the even number students, had a fairly strong agreement to say that the worksheet was valid. And then the final result of this article was the effectiveness of the worksheet in promoting the student argumentation skills was found from the end-gain test, which was measured from the post-test and the pre-test. According to the end-gain test, we found that the student score for the pre-test was about 34.13, and then the score for the post-test was about 50.8 with the end gain for about 46.82%. Conclusion. The electronic argument driven was theoretically and practically valid, and then the electronic argument driven was effective in promoting students' argumentation skills in the concept of chemistry bonding. Recommendation. This finding suggested that this kind of argument-driven worksheet is beneficial to help students improve their ability to make argumentation in science subjects, thus need to be used in science teaching. This worksheet had been granted a certificate of copyright from the Department of Law and Human Rights of the Republic of Indonesia. Thank you very much. Thank you for the committee who had given me opportunity to present my study. That's all. Thank you very much.